I'm Msukwa, a small rice farmer in northern Malawi in Karonga district. I'm a member of the Small Farmers Association, and I've been in the association for the past 22 years now. I've visited Scotland several times, of course, in the past, before COVID. I've been to the Scottish Parliament before, in the past years during my visits, and I'm pleased today to be back in the Scottish Parliament. About climate change, yes, this year we've had probably the worst impact, probably the worst negative impact of climate change, because we had rains from around January to mid-February. Farmers were geared to have their crop planted, and we did it. But after that, from around mid-February, we had no rains for about 9 weeks. All the crop that we planted wilted out. It dried completely. When rains came around late April, we thought maybe we would be saved by that. So we went back to the fields. All the community, all the farmers went back to their field gardens and started planting other crops. But unfortunately, the rains only lasted for about 3 weeks. So the plants that we planted, the crops that we planted, are now drying again. So that's it about climate change, what I can say this time. We've had probably the worst. So the community will probably have no food, because the rice that we depend on as a commercial item has been completely damaged. The importance of fair trade to smallholder farmers is that fair trade is providing the basis of the farmer's voice in terms of farmers bargaining for fair price on their products. Then I'm happy that this time we have partnership with JTS. Through the partnership with JTS, which is a fair trade organization, the farmers are able to benefit with a lot of items which support them in their farming. And of all, the most important thing is that we are able to sell our produce on a fair trade price, because we are able to bargain. I'm also pleased this time that here in Malawi, for the first time, we are able to involve our children in fair trade discussions. I would like to urge the Scottish Fair Trade Forum and the Scottish Parliament through the Scottish Government to continue with such conversations where we involve young children in Malawi. Of course, for me and for us here in Karonga, it's for the first time that our children have been involved in discussing and sensitizing them about fair trade issues. Thank you very much.